Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Gokane here to provide you another StarCraft 2 replay. This is between oGsTOP and MakaPrime. Second series in the set. I casted the first one earlier, and MakaPrime took that game decisively with an early proxy barracks harass and did tremendous amount of economic damage to oGsTOP early in the game. By the time his harassment was over, MakaPrime was in the lead actually with 4 more SCVs in oGsTOP, and that is quite significant early in the game. Does not look like we'll be seeing that here as MakaPrime goes for the supply depot on 10 in his base. Same with oGsTOP, same builds we're seeing at the moment. Everything seems to be pretty standard going on right now, and both these players, extremely good players. MakaPrime from the Prime clan in Korea. Both these players are Korean. oGsTOP from OGS clan. OGS clan currently probably the best team in Korea, known very widely throughout the world right now, with players like Top, the STC, and others. And these two SCVs will see each other in the Zelnaga watchtowers, and they're going to be fighting each other. Will they fight each other to the death? I don't know. We'll have to see. And actually, MakaPrime killing off oGsTOP's SCV. That was pretty big of a blunder by oGsTOP to keep that SCV in that fight and get it killed. Now oGsTOP will have to send another SCV while MakaPrime returns his SCV, damaged SCV, back to the mineral line to heal, sends a fully functional SCV to go scout, and oGsTOP actually making a blunder here going to this base when he saw that the SCV was going to, it did come from this base. Well, MakaPrime does scout oGsTOP's base first, and he does scout before this Marine comes, allowing him to see what he's producing, sees that there's no tech lab on here. oGsTOP, on the other hand, will not be able to get inside MakaPrime's base. This Marine is here to fend that off, kill that any incoming SCVs, and here we go. We have this Marine just patrolling, and oGsTOP sees it, incredibly fast reaction time on that, and pulls it back. But this SCV seems to be making rounds, want to get back into this base, wants to see what's going on, doesn't want to be in the dark, as oGsTOP is in the dark right now. This SCV with a gold mineral patch in his head will be chasing this SCV of oGsTOP's out and back to his base. oGsTOP has two Marines at the moment, three Marines now. Well, MakaPrime's actually got the reactor on his barracks, getting a second barracks, putting down the tech lab on his second barrack. Most likely will be getting Stimpack. And oGsTOP, on the other hand, going for a factory, getting his second refinery. We most likely be seeing some mech play here. He's probably going to get his starport. Starport's right there, making Hellion from his factory, getting a few Marines. This SCV wants to see what's inside MakaPrime's base so badly. oGsTOP has no idea what's inside MakaPrime's base. All he knows is that basically there's 3 Marines that are there to guard it, and MakaPrime sees the Marines, gets out the Hellion. oGsTOP gets out the Hellion, decides to push with 4 Marines, 1 Hellion. These 2 Marines will be caught off guard. They'll be caught out of position. This Hellion can't take down these Marines easily, and we have 5 Marines doing so much damage on the Hellion, actually lowering down to 18 health. That Hellion does not want to be there. He wants to get out as soon as possible. Marauders on the way. Marauder from the Tech Lab barracks. Marines from the reactor barracks. We will be seeing an early push here from MakaPrime, and oGsTOP switches the barrack, switches the factory and the starport. Starport has the Tech Lab, begins researching Clo, gets out the Banshee, is producing the Banshee, and oGsTOP has a ton of Marines here actually. I don't know if this Banshee will be able to do much damage. No engineering bay at the moment though, and right now if we look at the unit counting station, we have 21 SCVs, 22 SCVs for oGsTOP, 21 SCVs for MakaPrime actually, and we have a bunch more units for MakaPrime. 12 Marines, 3 Marauders, while oGsTOP has only 3 Hellions. 3 Hellions coming in will be able to do significant damage on this group of Marines right here, but the rest of the Marines coming in, taking down 2 or 3 Marines. This is But if he gets these Marauders in front, we'll be able to take down 2 Hellions instantly. Taking down a 3rd Hellion, that's actually significant loss for oGsTOP. But oGsTOP sends in his Banshee to MakaPrime's base. MakaPrime actually taking a bunch of his SCVs off the mineral line, trying to bring it in for an all-in attack actually on oGsTOP's base. oGsTOP building 2 bunkers, sees that push, is going to be building the bunkers, has a bunch of SCVs ready to repair these bunkers, but the bunkers are going down quickly. Bunkers are going down so quickly, only 4 Marines actually total here to defend, and this Banshee is going to work on this supply depot, but MakaPrime doing significant damage. We have SCVs going to work on the barracks. oGsTOP gets out another Banshee, immediately cloaks, but MakaPrime probably will scan here and shoot and kill down the Banshee with a stim and scan, and will be taking down this starport before any other Banshees are able to come out. Starport goes down so quickly, no chance for these SCVs to repair it. I don't think there's any way that oGsTOP has to come back in this game. There's 1 Banshee still available. He still has 100 health on this Banshee. Stims 3 Marines trying to take out this Banshee. Scans. That is a wasted scan. These Marines will not be able to kill that Banshee. That is too far away. But oGsTOP is forced to lift off his command center. Has no income right now. Reduced to 2 SCVs here. 2 SCVs, 1 SCV here. Barely any other SCVs mining. While MakaPrime still has his SCVs over here and a bunch of SCVs over here. Will be lifting off his command center, flying it over here, prevented from being destroyed by the Banshee. The Banshee does cloak, still uncloak actually, is down to 40 energy, but doesn't look like there's any way for oGsTOP to come back. He will send this Banshee and try to pick off these Marines. They have pretty low health after being stimmed so many times, but MakaPrime just needs to land this command center and scan once and get these Marines to stim one more time and kill off this Banshee, and that'll be the end of the game pretty much right there. And he kills down the Banshee. That's it pretty much for the game. We'll be lifting off this orbital command again, probably landing it over here. Yes, we'll be sending this with these SCVs to mine. Will be putting down his new base over here. Knows that he's in the lead. Knows that basically oGsTOP only has his command center. He's building his new barracks over here. We'll be sending out more Marines to be scouting around, seeing where oGsTOP will be sending his units. These 2 SCVs going to work on the supply depot. Will they be able to kill it? No. These Marauders arrive here in time. They will be able to destroy those 2 SCVs. Now MakaPrime has literally only 2 SCVs. The other SCV is on the map somewhere. Oh, yeah, building this barracks, but gets shot down by this Marine. This SCV decides that he's going to build this factory before that barracks is destroyed. And GG. oGsTOP really prolonging that end right there. MakaPrime definitely looked like he was going to win that game. It would have taken a miracle for oGsTOP to come back in that game. And thanks for watching this cast, and hope you have a great day.